sitting third right now. You're looking at David Gilliland as our qualifying coverage of the final race of the 2010 NASCAR Chase for the Sprint Cup continues. Carl Edwards on pole right now, 30.55 seconds. 17 total cars have taken time. Gilliland practiced 29th quick at a 31.13. This is not going to be a very good run based on lap tracker, and you can see he's about 0.4 of a second, now almost 5
better than what he practiced.
A 31.04 puts him 15th right now, right behind Kevin Harvick, who is 14th. And he'll bring it on in. So that will give us now. You saw he and Mike Ford have a exchange right before he did that. And we go back out on the track with Travis Quapple.
Yeah, watching Denny get in there, it's always interesting to see the different drivers. Some like to get in really early, just kind of sit in there and kind of get in their world, and others like to wait until literally there's only a car or two right there in front of them, and they feel like maybe that relaxes them a little bit more to stay outside.
Yeah, it's like Juan Pablo Montoya. He didn't want to talk to anybody before qualifying. Nothing from the media. Just leave me alone.
You learned that the hard way?
Yeah. I learned that years ago. Quapple comes across the line, 31.05 seconds and 25th. So we now have 28 cars that have taken times, and if you're wondering where our championship contenders are,
Denny obviously found a little bit more. Talk about the tight setup. He didn't know it was going to be that tight going in, but it would probably been more suited to run lower on the racetrack with that, where you've got more room and you be able to use the throttle a little bit more.
On track now, three-time Grand Am champion Andy Lally. He's been in 6 Cup races here in 2010. He's the 34th car to go out. He was only 41st quickest in the morning practice. You can see by lap tracker he's a good 0.3 of a second, now almost 4 behind.
It's going to be a pickup from what he ran in practice, though.
Well, and he actually is quicker than Denny Hamlin. He moves into the 28th spot, 30.95. Hamlin at a 30.96. So Hamlin's now 29th on this provisional grid with a lot more cars to come. Lally's running a second lap, but it's not going to help him.
No more experience than he has in these cars. It helps him to run this and find out that you're not going to be able to do that, and what the field difference is from that first to the second lap.
Back here at Homestead Miami Speedway as our qualifying coverage continues. And out on track right now is Dave Blaney. He is in the first of the go or home group, and you're saying, well, wait a minute, there's 35 cars, only 34 have taken times. Greg Biffle, remember, scraped the wall. And we'll see what happens a little bit later.
Yeah, he'll go just a couple cars later than the time slot that he had. They gave him a little extra time to prepare that backup car.
Blaney was 9th quickest out of the 10 cars here in the go-or-go-home category, so he's got to really step on it right now if he wants to help himself. 30.95 seconds. We have a total of 45 cars on the entry list, so 2 are going to go home.
Yeah, he picked up about a half a second from practice. I think that'll probably be good enough. That, once again, another car beating Denny Hamlin's time.
That moves Hamlin down to the 30th position right now. Blaney, another one to take that second lap. He's the 8th car to actually do that. And it's not going to really help him as he slowly... One of our 2 past champions that are in the field, both he and Bill Elliott. Bobby, the 2000 champion. Bill, the 1988 king.
I'll be looking forward to moving over with Brad Daugherty and everybody there at the 47 car for next year.
course, Bobby's practice in the go or go home group, he was right in the middle of that group. He was 5th quickest. Ran a 31:24. Bobby looking to make his 12th Homestead start. His best year was 2003. He started on the outside of the front row, took home the win, leading just one lap, the only one that counted.
He didn't get through turns 1 and 2 very good, but picked it up in 3 and 4 for a nice run.
Yeah, looking at it through turns 1 and 2, the first lap, I thought, well, this is not going to be a very good lap.
Yeah.
It turned out to be pretty decent.
Yeah, 30:88. Remember, it was 30:95 for Blaney on his best lap. So very secure with this run. Still running the string out here on lap number 2 as he comes out of turn number 4. Checker flag in hand. And Bobby's run is over. He lost about 1/10 of a second. So as Biffle rolls it in, Mike Bliss will roll it out. Casey Kane looks on with interest to see if any one of the go or go homers can 31:09.
Yeah, not likely that any of these cars will be able to outrun Casey Kane's lap. That's a pretty good lap.
Bliss was 4th quick in the go or go home group. His best lap, 31:21. Tracker heading a little bit south as he goes down the backstretch. Mike trying to make his 5th start here at Homestead Miami. His best start was 12th back in 04. His best finish was 12th in 2005.
Carried a lot of speed into turn 3 and in the middle. Pretty decent lap here.
Comes across 30.88 seconds. That's the fastest of the go or go home group.
Just ahead of Tony Stewart and Bobby Labonte, who both ran 30.88. 9 laps.
And as we've seen so often, that second lap falls off by 0.3 of a second for Mike Bliss. So he'll stand on the first start here at Homestead Miami. That was back in 2007. Started 28th that day. Finished 40th.
You see the Homestead stripe on the
Right side of his car. Got that earlier today in the practice session.
And he was the slowest of the go or go home group, guys, at 32 flat. Mike Bliss has already been locked in. Of course, Bobby Labonte is locked in now on time as well. Only 2 cars are going to go home.
Feels like he probably has to pick up about a second to make this field. That's going to be tough.
He's compared to Mike Bliss because Bliss's time would certainly guarantee him a spot.
He's going to pick up quite a bit from what he ran in practice. Don't know.
Half a second.
Well, 31:32. That's the slowest of the 4 go or go home cars so far.
I'd say it's a big pickup from practice, but I don't know if it's going to be enough.
You can see right there, he got a little too high, tried to get a little more out of it. Just couldn't stay in the throttle off of turn 2.
Lap 2 is definitely not going to be any help as the lap tracker's bottomed out. He comes down the front stretch and he stops the clock, and it was almost a half a second slower on lap number 2. So
about where we want to pit. Same thing we do every week, and our car was very comfortable in race trim, and we're ready to go.
Yeah, I know that is a challenge, selecting that pit stall and having one that you can work with. What's it look like here? What kind of pit lane do you face, and in regards to that challenge here at Homestead?
Yeah, well, it's a lot less of a challenge here, but just for the fact that the pit stalls are much longer. So even if somebody does pick in front of you, it's not going to be a big deal where you get blocked in because you have so much room in your own pit box. So I think we got a good plan on where we want to be as far as timing lines and what end of the pit road we want to be on. So business as usual.
Kevin Harvick, he's still smiling, Marty.
All right, as you finish up, J.J. Yaley's finishing up, and Yaley puts himself into the field, locks himself in with a 30.76. That's the 21st quickest. And what that means for Kevin Harvick, he's been bumped down to the 28th spot. Hamlin's all the way back in 35th unofficially right now. PN starting at 1 o'clock Eastern right here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Just a few cars remaining now. Casey Mears out on track, 4 cars to be exact. Casey was 7th quickest out of the 10 go-or-go-home cars. And he's compared to Dave Blaney's time because that's the time he's got to beat if he wants to lock himself in. Right now, Elliott, Yaley, Bliss, and Bobby Labonte are locked in.
It'll be kind of tight right here. Needs a good run off of 4. He's got it.
In the negative, and it's going to do it. 30.94 seconds puts him into this field right now. It keeps Dave Blaney and Patrick Carpentier on the hot seat. And I don't think they got him the word that he's in.
Well, sometimes I guess you slip as a driver and you think, well, I can get a little bit more.
He shattered the hell out of the front tires bad.
Shattered in the front tires. I've heard that a lot from a lot of comments this weekend about shattered in the front tires.
Yeah, it's different right side to return.
Just a few cars remaining. Michael McDowell, Landon Castle, Joe Nemechek. That's it for qualifying here at the final race of the 2010 NASCAR Sprint Cup season. And Michael McDowell on track right now. The time he has to beat is that of Dave Blaney. Blaney ran a 30.95.
Got out of it a little early getting into 3s, you can see, trying to pick the speed back up.
He may have to take a second lap. He's right in between Blaney and Carpentier. He's got about almost 0.7 of a second over Carpentier. And he is going to go the second time around.
To the green. Looking a little better here so far. Opts for a little different line this time, down in 3 and 4, right to the bottom. See how that works for him.
So far, so good. Look at the tracker. He could do it here. Comes to the stripe. Does he make it? No. Lost it right at the end. 30.96 is his best.
6 the second lap.
And he's going to have to...
I knew I had a cushion there, and that's what Donnie said on the radio. You know, when you go out before those guys, it makes it a little harder because you have to be, you know, and I still felt like I was maybe a little conservative, but the car was great. I mean, you know, Donnie and all the guys, they've done a great job. You know, Lynn and Eddie for what they've done. You know, Doug's done a great job on the motor this week, the Yates Power, and, you know, with Quick Lane and Motorcraft and everybody that supported this deal, it's been fantastic. And I mean, I'm just thankful to be here. You know, I just look at, if I'm here Saturday, I've accomplished a lot, much less being in the top 5 at this point. So we'll see.
Yeah, good day for Bill Elliott so far.
It's a good day right now also for Landon Castle. He nails the mark. He ran Nemechek, who was 3rd quickest in that go-or-go-home group. And, of course, Casey Kane waiting to find out if he's going to win his 20th career Cup pole. The question is, how fast can Front Row Joe go? All he has to do to get into the field is beat 30.96 seconds of Michael McDowell.
You said that, it's kind of easy to do. All he has to do.
Yeah, well, it's easy when you're sitting up here.
When your name's Front Row Joe, it ought to be.
Just like Bill Elliott was explaining, there's nothing easy about going out here and having to qualify every single time.
Look at the way that car is bouncing down that backstretch. He's close right now. He's in the negative.
Yeah, a lot of speed carrying in. See if he can do it off the corner now. That's going the wrong way.
He's going into the wrong direction.
Now coming back.
Does he do
yeah,
it?
he's got it.
He's going to do it. Front row Joe won't be in the front row, but he's in the show. 30.87 seconds.
87 is good enough, boss. Good enough.
That means Michael McDowell and Patrick Carpentier are the two that will not be around for Sunday's finale.
I think Joe just got that message just in time. Like he was going for it that second lap.
So Casey Kane picks up his